is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
First reading, a reading from the book of Jonah, chapter 3, verses 1 to 10. The word of the Lord came to Jonah a second time. Set out for the great city of Nineveh and announce to it the message that I will tell you. So Jonah made ready and went to Nineveh according to the Lord's bidding. Now Nineveh was an enormously large city. It took 3 days to go through it. Jonah began his journey through the city and had gone but a single day's walk, announcing, 40 days more and Nineveh shall be destroyed. When the people of Nineveh believed God, they proclaimed a fast, and all of them, great and small, put on sackcloth. When the news reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, laid aside his robe, covered himself with sackcloth, and sat in the ashes. Then he had this proclaimed throughout Nineveh, by decree of the king and his nobles. Neither man nor beast, neither cattle nor sheep shall taste anything. They shall not eat, nor shall they drink water. Man and beast shall be covered with sackcloth and call loudly to God. Every man shall turn from his evil way and from the violence he has in hand. Who knows, God may relent and forgive, and withhold his blazing wrath, so that we shall not perish. When God saw by their actions how they turned from their evil way, he repented of the evil that he had threatened to do to them. He did not carry it out. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 10, verses 38 to 42. Jesus entered a village, where a woman whose name was Martha welcomed him. She had a sister named Mary, who sat beside the Lord at his feet, listening to him speak. Martha, burdened with much serving, came to him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me by my side to do the serving? Tell her to help me. The Lord said to her in reply, Martha, Martha, you are anxious and worried about many things. There is need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, and it will not be taken from her. The Gospel of the Lord.
On this Tuesday, 27th week, we hear the story of Jonah is continued. God forgave Ninevites just as he forgave Jonah. The purpose God had by sending Jonah to the Ninevites was to warn them of the danger of not repenting and receiving forgiveness for their sins. The purpose of God's judgment that came as a warning is correct, but not a revenge. In the mind of Jonah, it may have appeared that God was going to take revenge from his people. God only invited them to open their hearts to a new lifestyle, a lifestyle that changed completely from within, and a lifestyle that witnessed to the inner transformation in their way of living. Therefore, Jonah, who thought his warning will be ridiculed if the people repented, resisted God's way. Still, in his sorrow, God was able to forgive. A listening heart in prayer, admired by Christ. In the case of Mary and Martha, we heard in the gospel today. A heart that is open to God, won God more satisfaction than material serving that Martha was worried about, concerned of. The true fulfillment of life is not in material goods. The true fulfillment of life comes with an heart that is open to God alone. So let us rise up to that challenge today of living a life of prayer where our hearts are open to God, to the true fulfillment of life offered by God alone. May God bless you and lead you all through your days of life.